Hello and welcome to the channel, everybody. If you're new here, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. We're continuing on with our Majesty playthrough today, and I have a special expert level map on the docket. And that is the Tomb of the Dragon King. So as anticipated, I believe we're going to start seeing some dragons in this one. And dragons are absolutely fearsome. They fly, they're fast. They shoot fire, and they're very, very strong. To be successful in this particular one, we have to destroy the 3 monster lairs which reveal the location of the tomb. And then we have to destroy the Tomb of the Dragon King itself. We cannot construct guardhouses in this hostile land either. So we're going to have to find a solution for keeping our marketplace under wraps from ratmen and other unsavory creatures of the like. So we're going to jump right in. This could very well be one of the most difficult runs that we've done on the channel to date. But before I do that, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. Would highly, highly appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. How are you liking the Majesty series? Is this bringing back some nostalgia for you? This is a great game, and I've really enjoyed putting this up on the channel. Without further ado, let's jump in. The Tomb of the Dragon King. So they're going to start us with wizards and priestess. So let's go ahead and do that. We could go gnome right off the bat, but I think it's more prudent maybe to make another choice. And what I mean by that is we're potentially going to have defensive structures. Like, we're going to have some kind of defense. We can't just have it open market on our marketplace. So I'm thinking dwarves, actually. And the reason I'm thinking dwarves is because of the ballista tower. So let's see if we can get a little dwarf build off the ground. We do start off with pretty limited income if you look at kind of where we're at. Obviously, training a bunch of wizards isn't really going to help us retain any gold, so we're going to have to really save up our gold here.
Research in the library is complete.
So let's get train intelligence and fire blast, and then just continue to train our hero guilds full. The heroes will naturally kind of explore a little bit. We also have the Rangers Guild here. I don't know how long that one's going to stay on the board, to be honest. Usually when you have a building on the outskirts of your village to start, it doesn't last very long.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
But we'll find out.
Our new building is complete.
We're gonna just continue to get our marketplace upgraded and in working order to start making us some cash money. And we'll see how
your marketplace now serves you better.
We'll see how the unit comp of priestess and wizard do together. I kind of like it. The skeletons will kind of create a little meat shield in front, hopefully, and the wizards can sort of just launch their high-powered spells from the back. Priestess have some utility with their life drain skills. Could end up working out to be a pretty good combination. We'll see. So let's kind of just hold off for a little bit until we can get this marketplace up to level 2. And then here we go. Here's our first dragon. Let's take a look at the dragon here. Breathes fire on opponents from a range. Extremely powerful opponent. And unfortunately they are.
I feel revitalized. I join
just
the wild
wasting
spirits.
our poor
revitalized.
rangers here. And like I expected, this Rangers Guild really isn't long for existence here. Neither is our ranger.
I join the wild spirits.
Sylves the cartographer has joined the wild spirits. So if we take a closer look at the dragon, you notice the resistance is poor, right? So wizards should be effective. However, it's I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't like the idea of a wizard squaring off against a dragon. We're gonna see. It looks like he's out for blood. We're gonna see what happens here. If we take too heavy a losses, we might just be out of luck. So let's see here. Let's see how this encounter goes. The skellies are going to get in there. Hopefully the dragon goes for the skeletons. And our heroes can get some much needed level ups here from this high powered enemy. So that works out really well. The skeletons, since they managed to get there first, drew the attention of the fire-breathing dragon, which allowed our other units to kind of take them out. So you like to see that. It would have been nice for some more wizard level ups to go around, but we did get Sister Shade spawn. So we'll keep her in the little window there, keep an eye on her. Let's get this marketplace upgraded, folks. Let's go.
Your Majesty.
So I don't know if the evil castle is one of the
building has been upgraded.
it's one of the aforementioned 3 layers that we have to find, but it certainly could be. We want to start getting our blacksmith upgraded. A level 3 blacksmith is the key to unlocking the dwarves for us, so we're going to want to get that. I mean, we could throw down an inn for some extra income. We're just really at a tough spot right here, right now.
Majesty, the local blacksmith
Maybe if we can get
new services.
just a little bit of scouting. If we get a little bit of scouting in the corner there, maybe we can get an early trade post up. I think that might be a good idea. We're definitely going to need the income. I have a feeling we're going to just continue to see dragons. So we're going to have to be prepared to take on very strong and fast-flying units.
The local blacksmith offers new services.
So let's get our blacksmith up to level 2 here. Do we have any interest in this flag? Nope. Let's see if we can offer a little more incentive. Here comes another dragon. The wizards all pop out. Let's see how they do.
My building has been upgraded.
And this is what I feared. Yikes. Hang in there, wizards. The skeletons are very much the key. You want the dragon attacking the skeletons. We did get some good level ups there. That will enable the wizard to learn more spells, which we obviously want to see. But at the price tag to replace them, it is also a challenge. So we're going to have to balance our economy and our roster of heroes, for sure.
Pestilence and...
We really need this explored. Can somebody get up there, please? Does 300, is 300 going to do the trick? Do we have any interest at all?
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
pestilence and decay.
Let's get magic resistance.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
This kind of feels like a map where you're going to be propped up by your wizards for sure.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Tax collector.
The priestess and the wizard must not really have a penchant
The local
for
blacksmith
exploration.
offers new services.
And that's where our Rangers Guild that we kind of started off with. Be nice to have a few Rangers on the board. Looks like Menothras, the summoner, is going to the Explore flag. You love to see that, folks. Except for he's an old man. He's just moving a little slow. Old but wise. Does have Fire Blast. You love to see that. Hopefully our wizard here uncovers a decent spot for a trade post.
Tax collector.
'Cause we have the cash to throw down right now for a trade post. We see him using his teleport spell. Looks like a good spot to me. So let's go ahead and make this happen. And here's another dragon.
I serve with pleasure.
Let's see Let's see what happens here. Let's get the skeletons on him.
Tax collector.
We have 2 dragons now. Is that a third? We have 3 dragons now. Okay. This is getting very spicy. We lost a level 5 wizard. That's not good. You don't like to see that. Okay, so now comes the dragon swarm. And I don't feel like we're in a great position really to fight this off, except for the skeletons really doing a good job of just evading the ranged hits. And that's because they have a good dodge skill here.
To oblivion.
So this must register as a ranged attack versus a magical attack. That's why the skeletons do so well.
To oblivion.
So I think in a lot of ways the priestess are very key for us here in this particular map. You see these skeletons. I mean, a simple skeleton is able to swarm the dragon,
One step
while the
closer.
priestess gets free hits and free experience. And the experience gain is going to be really good on such a high level creature such as the dragon. So you love to see that. Let's get in there, Sister Dark Soul. Alright, this is going to be a challenge for her. Let's go. Yikes. Nice job. Way to go. That was a big time kill. Let's get more wizards.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Feels to me like the priestess is definitely the key.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
So we're going to go up to blacksmith level 3. Looks like we found a library here.
Majesty, a newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
And we also have a trading post here. That's going to be big time. We'll definitely want to get dwarves. I think I'll put my dwarven settlement right here to protect this position. We also have a guardhouse.
One step
Majesty,
closer.
a
To
newly
oblivion.
discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
So we'll go ahead and get arrows for our guardhouse there. I still think it's important to get our dwarven
Your
settlements
Highness,
probably
we've improved the guardhouse.
Probably
Sovereign,
right here.
A building has been upgraded.
Okay, so our blacksmith is level... It's level 3. Doesn't look like we've gotten the queue for the dwarves yet. I don't know if maybe we have to have palace level 2. I think we might have to have palace level 2. So, alright, we're gonna have to pivot here quick.
A newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
We're gonna have to pivot here quick, and the pivot I'm gonna make is... We're gonna go for marketplace level 3. We really
Your
want to
Highness,
save our trade
we've
post.
improved the guardhouse. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Could use some hero presence over there. I don't blame them for not wanting to take on a dragon for a mere $200. So let's up the stakes just a little bit. Although it'd be nice to save that income for... And this is what you don't want to see here, folks. Let's hope the peasant can get in there quick and start repairing that. Coffers do hold 9,000 gold. So this is where having a rogues guild quickly would be very nice, because you could just extort that right away without the tax collector having to get in there on it. But we're gonna see what happens here.
Pestilence.
Sister Dark Soul is hunting in the area, but she's just not quite
One step
there yet.
to oblivion.
Doesn't seem to really see what's going on. The tax collector is coming in. Is he gonna get there in time? And is it gonna be enough? We'll find out soon here.
I serve with pleasure.
We have nobody aggro to the dragon. The tax collector just might be able to squeak in there and grab that 9k. Now he's got to run. Go, buddy, go. Don't hang around. What are you doing? He's going to drop it off at the guardhouse. Genius move if he can make it happen. No. He is running around with a lot of gold, man. Just get in. Just get in. What is he doing? What is he doing? Yikes, man, that was crazy. Alright, let's go level 2 there. That was a much needed increase. It's just so needed. So absolutely incredibly needed. And we got it. And the dragon does fall to the guardhouse and skeletons.
Sovereign,
You'll love to see
the
that
building has
for
been
sure.
upgraded.
Pleasure.
So this is going to really enable us to kind of take the next step. I want to be careful not to spend all of my income here, but that was a really good boon to our overall society. So we got
Majesty,
2 trading posts on the
local
board.
blacksmith offers new services.
Palace is being
Your Highness,
upgraded.
The palace renovations are finished.
And now we can grab our dwarven settlement here. And the dwarf settlement is going to be big time for us. It's going to really help alleviate some of the pressure from those ever-present dragons. And here they are back again. We do have a peasant coming
Your
in.
Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain. Sovereign, the building has been upgraded.
Okay, so if we can get this dwarven settlement built before the guardhouse falls, we're going to be in a much better position. See if we can get a bounty on that dragon there. Let's continue to upgrade armor, and then we have to look at, we're going to have to transition into something. I don't know really how well like a warriors guild will do. I suppose you could go, I mean, it's hard not to go like Pally, right? But how well is a paladin really going to hold up against dragons unless you get a pack of them? I think we have the money to find out. So let's go ahead and throw in
Majesty, the local
warriors guild
blacksmith
here.
offers new services.
We could either go Fervus or we could go
I face death with renewed strength.
Doros. Sister Dark Soul, though. How about Sister Dark Soul? Just slaying dragons. Literally a dragon slayer. I don't know how Menthoras the Summoner got so far off, but he is not fighting a favorable matchup. Let's hope he can hang in there. Alright, he does teleport away. That's smart. We need you. Dwarven Settlement should go up, which is great. Warriors Guild coming up as well. I love the priestess in this one, so let's go ahead and get another guild. Teleportation amulet, sure thing. Let's do that. Let's get a few inns down as well. Hard to go wrong with those. And then I also want a statue. I need my heroes to respawn when we need them.
At last.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yikes.
Sovereign,
We are losing.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
But these skeletons coming in, like, this is very much the key to victory here. What do we have going on here? We have dragons. A lot of them, too. That's not good. Alright, we're almost to the point where we can actually get something done here. Don't kill the trade caravan. Sister Dark Soul hanging in there.
Done for. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Don't go home, Sister Dark Soul. Dwarven Settlement is strong, but it's not strong enough to hold off this onslaught of dragons. And it's not looking good here, folks.
One step closer to oblivion.
It's all on Sister Dark Soul. I mean, within reason, there is an ability to sort of rejuvenate, but
One step closer.
we're really not in a good spot here.
One step closer to
In the name of the sovereign.
one step closer to oblivion.
Majesty.
Sister Dark Soul,
One step closer.
I think potentially if she's still on the board, we stand a chance, but
One step closer to oblivion.
not even she's going to be able to take out 5 dragons.
Another
It's just not going to be feasible. Extreme pressure here in this one.
Are you willing once more?
When they work together, they're very effective.
I have. Hold your majesty.
One step closer To oblivion. One step closer. To
All right, we're starting to get our bearings back here.
Name of the sovereign.
To oblivion.
But we lost both trading posts. Yikes. That's not good. Oh man, it's gonna take us a while to get back up.
One step closer. To oblivion.
But our heroes were able to hold on, which is the encouraging part. I'd like to get a dwarf settlement up. Just in general, probably to
One step closer.
protect our very vulnerable marketplace. So let's see if we can get that up there.
More gold, Your Majesty.
And then when we're able to get that up, we will be able to at least defend, at least build defensive structures. That would be ironic if a priestess got killed by a skeleton, wouldn't it? Be a little ironic. Do have some high-level priestess though. Sister Dark Soul. You gotta admire Sister Dark Soul for sure. But the question is she gonna be enough? As long as they lock into the skeletons first, I'm feeling okay about our ability to take these guys out. It's just
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
these dragons throw a lot at you. Sister Dark Soul, you gotta get on this guy here. All right, our trading post is back up and operational. Dwarven settlement going up as well. Let's go Flame Shield. Skellies actually have a pretty good success rate when they swarm the dragon.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
All right,
Your Majesty,
Dwarven
our
settlement
new building is complete.
is up. So I want to throw a few ballista towers. At least one up here.
I hope.
Throw one right here. Throw one right here. One right here. Sister Dark Soul has perished. Unbelievable. What's she going for vampires for, man? Sister Dark Soul, rest in peace. Level 12, that is a shame. That is a tough loss. Very tough loss. I don't know why the wizards continue to find themselves in strange areas.
Done for.
Doing strange things. I guess you gotta appreciate the aggression, but the Medusa with the 90 resistance is not the best matchup for the wizard.
Your Majesty. Collector.
So ideally, we get some sort of melee beef,
Your Majesty,
and we were
our
doing
new
that if you
building is
remember.
complete.
And then I think we got swarmed by what, 5 dragons?
Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
So our new ace hero is Buell, Wizard for Hire. So let's keep an eye on him. The dwarf can help build. That's good. You want to see
Your
that?
Majesty, our new building is complete.
Well, that's not good.
Another
What was
day.
that? What was that? It's another Majesty moment here, folks.
One step closer.
Not sure what that
To
wizard was
oblivion.
doing. The vampire obviously can really is a really good counter to the priestess. And I don't know what we're doing messing with the Daemon Wood.
Our new building is complete.
I feel like we're getting a little too aggressive here, guys. Here's another dragon, but we have the ballista tower on him. It's really, really helpful. Let's go ahead and throw another ballista tower right there. The more ballista towers we get up, the better.
Oblivion.
Your Majesty.
See, this is fine.
The royal
Like, we're okay
treasury
with
is
this.
nearly empty. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
We'll do that all day. But not Sister Dark Soul.
Sosivar. One step closer to oblivion.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Sosivar.
And this is why you put a ballista tower here. Let's hope it can hold on, though.
In the name of the sovereign.
One step closer to oblivion.
Nope.
One step
Nope.
to
Goodness. One hit kill, man. Come on. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. So that trading post is toast as well. We're finding ourselves in a skirmish here, folks.
to oblivion. Sosivar. 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 To oblivion.
So this trading post is gonna fall, it looks like.
Willing to pay for death. One step closer to oblivion.
Skellies are very useful.
Another day, Crypta. One step closer to oblivion.
That was a good attack by the wizard there, showing his strength versus the dragon.
One step closer to oblivion.
So now we find the necessity of throwing down yet another trade post. I'm gonna be very... I have to be very persistent with this. We need a trade post up. It's the key to our economy.
I'm done.
Here comes another dragon coming on in. He should meet Ballista Tower Fire. He's gonna get hit by two of them. Take a look at Temple
To oblivion.
Fervis here, which will give us the Discord Warriors.
One step closer to oblivion.
I'm done.
Got work to do, tax collector.
To oblivion.
Let's throw the temple right there. Dwarf going up to help build. You'll love to see that. So we'll try it again. We'll go with 2 ballista towers this time. Dwarf chooses the trading post first. That's a solid choice. Look at how fast he builds this thing.
Your Majesty,
Boom, just
a new
auto
building
builder.
is complete.
Pestilence and decay. Are you
In the name
willing
of
to
the
feel
sovereign.
death?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, let's see if this little trade post survives this time.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
We're pretty well surrounded, for the most part, by defenses. That's good. There's enough skeletons in the general vicinity to sort of stave off any other threat. We have a level 6 wizard.
More gold.
We have Sister Dread here, who's a level 9
Your Highness,
priestess.
our research in the library is complete.
Your Majesty.
And we're gonna get Meteor Storm as well. Might be the key. We'll see here. So Rogues Guild.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Let's just promote more heroes. We are getting a decent amount of income rolling in now, so we can start. Can really start to afford to just take this thing to the next level. We really just found ourselves in a position where we had to be stabilized. Really hard to stabilize when you're under constant assault.
Our research in the library is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, here comes
Your Majesty,
next dragon. They
a
seem to
new
come in
building is
packs.
complete.
Looks like he is going to go right to the ballista tower, which is good. And the skelly should just help clean it up. Be able to get the repair off in relatively quickly on the ballista tower, while the skeletons just munch on the dragon. I'd love to see that.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Consumed. Alright, so let's get our foothold here. Goodness gracious, man. That was our level 7 too. Unacceptable. We just gotta do better, folks. That is a tough pill to swallow, without question. So we could go. I think we could press downward to that evil castle. I'd like to get my bearings just a little bit more here. Sister
Your
Dread.
Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Marketplace going good.
In the name of the selector.
Do we go for aggression here? Or do we fall back and try to get more of an economy build? I think we can afford to go for some aggression. This evil castle might very well be a spot that we need to destroy. It does have some good gold in the coffers at 1500.
In the name of the sovereign.
The next dragon incursion is certainly coming soon. But why don't we go ahead and throw a bounty on that while we continue to just train more heroes. Let's get another wizard. How are we looking here? We have 14 dead heroes.
Tax collector. More gold, Your Majesty.
Lots of the priestess. The dwarf. Of course the dwarf's interested in the bounty. Highly motivated by reward flags. Alright, here we go. Here's another dragon coming in. Looks like he's probably going to miss our dwarf, which is good. And go right into the ballista tower. That's what you want to see. Let's get a few hundo on the dragon there. Get a little support. Skeletons have no fear. And our Temple to Fervus is also under attack here. This isn't a good matchup. Let's see if our Warrior of Discord can get in there. Get a few level ups.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Don't have the money to heal him. Don't attack the wizard. Way to go, Discord Warrior. Got the heal right in the nick of time. Evil Castle's going down. Yikes. This isn't good. Where are your skeletons when you need them? Sister Deep Night, can you save her?
Another day, Crypta.
Gotta hang in there. Skellies, get involved. Getting involved. Healing potion, excellent. Alright, Evil Castle should go down here. We got a decent sum of money. We are pushing a little bit. So let's see if we can't get another trade post up somewhere. I mean, I don't love that location. I don't particularly love this location either. But if we can get ballista towers in place, we should be alright. I mean, do we throw it all the way down here? Do we go real bold with it? These are all questions that need to be considered. I'm going to throw it right here. And we'll also go with a few ballista towers as kind of a standard issue. Throw an in down there as well. So let's get that little expansion done. That should be a lucrative trade post if we can get it up.
What's that sound?
More Medusa. Thought those were dragons for a second.
The sovereign.
I don't mind the dragon versus skeleton matchup. I think that's a fine matchup. In fact, that's a great matchup. As evidenced all game long. Dwarf gonna get involved with the building. Gonna build it fast, gonna get some experience while he's doing it too. You'll have to see it, folks.
A new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions.
3 might be a bit excessive, but we can put another ballista tower back on the home base.
Your Majesty.
Of course, if one thing rings true in this particular map, we're gonna just continue to see dragons.
One step closer, another to oblivion.
So we could start thinking about going up to level 3. We could get another Warriors Guild, some more Discord Warriors.
I'm melting.
Goodness. So many of my high-level wizards have been taken out by Medusa.
Are you willing to flirt with death?
Priestess is doing a great job. Just hanging in there.
Are you willing
I serve with pleasure.
Summoning skeletons. I have to consider, what does Palace level 3 actually give us versus 4 more Discord Warriors? Temple of the Crypt is a little steep. So we're gonna take the Discord Warriors.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
And I feel like we finally have our bearings in this one. The dragons are very strong, very annoying. And tend to kind of lay waste to everything that we try to build. That's to be expected. We just have to be more resilient, which I feel like we've been very resilient in this particular map. So let's get some more Discord Warriors. Let's expand and explore. Got another dragon coming in here. He's gonna aggro to the skeletons. That's good. Sister Gilleste runs in terror. I mean, I don't blame her, but it's a good opportunity to get some level ups. Got Harm, son of Vagnus. Should easily dispatch the Medusa here.
Your Majesty,
And the dragon
a new building is complete.
isn't really that much of a threat. Warrior of Discord, let's get some of those. And why not throw another trading post up here?
To oblivion.
Damonwood versus Skeleton. Sister Deep Knight could get in there a bit.
Pestilence and decay. I face death with renewed strength.
Sister Dread, level 10.
Majesty.
Discord Warrior, let's get those on the board. Let's get another Ballista Tower right here as well.
Hi-ho.
Rat versus Ballista Tower. I like my chances with that one. Alright, so we have to promote some exploration. Might be wise to add some rangers. We gotta get these nodes explored though, because that's going to reveal the path to victory here.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Another trading post going up. You could argue that's potentially unnecessary, but I don't know. We're facing a bunch of dragons. I don't like to take chances. Let's get a statue. I remember, what, 25 game days ago, I tried to build one of those, but it was quickly destroyed by
Your
dragons.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Who else? All right, what do we have going on here? You don't necessarily like to see this.
Your Majesty,
Let's hope this.
a new building is
Okay,
complete.
so we got double tower fire. You like our chances here.
At last.
Sister Daedra falls to a dragon, of course. And the dwarf? Oh, dwarf, you're right there, bud. You should repair that up for me. This isn't good. Yikes. Yeah, so that's really not good. But maybe it lasted longer than we were meant to have it anyways.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Alright, let's get some exploration going. There is a particular unit that's really good at exploring. That's, of course, the Ranger. So let's add those to our ranks
Your
as well.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Let's get a Rogue poisoning the dragon, getting some free experience. Got a nice cash payout there, too. And he is going to be our champion to explore this reward flag here. You gotta wonder if the statue that just went up has anything to do with it. Maybe.
I serve with
So let's see, what do we find in the corner here? Narvin of the Shadows. A whole lot of nothing. Great real estate for a trade
Your
post.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Alright, might as well rebuild this. Let's get our ballista towers in a bit tighter of a formation here. Might be a little excessive, but I really don't want them to get destroyed. Let's get some rangers. And let's up the ante a little bit on these. Dragon coming in here. He's gonna target the skeleton, which is good. Let's see if our heroes can handle him, or if maybe some swarming takes place here. Dragon obviously moves way faster than the skeletons do, but once they get on him, they tend to have a good amount of success.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Remarkable stream.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
That's a remarkable
Your
name.
Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
Alright, so we're level 3 palace now. So this does give us access to like the royal gardens, which we could certainly throw for a little more income.
Your Majesty,
I'm gonna get some rangers
a
on the
new
board though
building is
first.
complete.
Looks like his exploration efforts have been thwarted. Trading post is back up. Werewolves all over the board for whatever reason. Got a bunch of werewolves. Definitely not the scariest of units. I'm okay with the werewolves, right?
Your
We'll take
Majesty,
werewolves for
a
sure.
new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
See if we can throw a temple to Lunord up here. I think some of the movement buff spells that the temple allows will be useful here. And then let's see this one through to the end here. I feel like we're almost there. We just got to get these places explored. I think there's probably 1 or 2 more layers. And then maybe even a surprise boss fight, right? If you're screwing around with the tomb of the Dragon King, that is. I mean, do we see this said Dragon King? I personally don't remember. We're gonna find out soon though, for sure. Alright, so this one has been explored. This is why we're bringing rangers into the mix. You gotta appreciate their penchant for exploration, for sure. Got a dragon coming in. That's not good.
There's no fixing this.
There's no fixing this. Skyle, ample sweat. I've seen you build things.
A new building is
Your
complete.
contributions are highly appreciated, bud. Rest in peace. Gone, but not forgotten.
One step.
Wrong place, wrong time for sure.
Are you willing to flirt with death?
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Okay, so here we go. Here's another dark castle. Let's target that right out the gate. Get that taken care of, hopefully. Got the dwarf. He's all over that.
Hard work is its own reward.
Get some level ups. Love to see it. Sister Dread is our... I would say she's our top hero. I don't know how we would have done it without the priestess. Pretty key component to this whole thing. So We're gonna do our best to just continue to add heroes to our ranks. I think we're in a great monetary position to do so. You want to know where the werewolves are coming from? Well, you have your answer right there, the Dark Castle. And instead of taking the fight, the dwarf is going to run. Interesting choice. Let's give him a little speed boost there. We've got Glowing Ant here, just leveling up in the face of the Dark Castle. You'll love to see it, folks. Remarkable stream coming in.
Your Majesty,
Level 8
our new
and
building
mighty.
is complete.
And we have another dragon in the mix up here. Saruman, Master of the Arcane.
Death with renewed strength.
Alright, so the ballista tower does shoot. That's good. Definitely want to see that. It's rough when they're just right out of range. You know what I'm saying?
Hold your majesty.
Alright, let's get some more Discord Warriors. I haven't really noticed their presence too much, to be honest. The Discord Warriors, they kind of just do their own thing. The cultists, though, look at them go. Glowing Ants in bear form. Sister Dread has fallen. This Damonwood has claimed a many strong priestess, for sure. Rest in peace, Sister Dread.
More gold, your majesty.
Some serious werewolf. It looks like a cultist managed to charm one of the werewolves.
With renewed strength.
That's a solid.
Socivar.
That's a solid choice. Looks like Sister Omegan. You're up next as our top hero.
Your majesty.
Level 10 or Sister Carillum. The dwarf gets rid. Okay, here we go.
A newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
Okay, alright,
New
so
building is complete.
now there's a lot of dragons on the board. And when I say a lot of dragons, I mean a lot of dragons.
In the name of the sovereign.
So let's see if we can't just fortify a bit here. They should all aggro to my base, I would imagine. We have the money to just build some ballista towers.
Socivar.
And we're losing a lot of units and fast. The benefit we used to have of just a bunch of skellies swarming all over the place has been bereft of us.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
I face death.
So
with
let's
renewed
make sure we
strength.
continue to just train our heroes here. Got a bunch of dragons on the board, but ultimately, oh, Temple to Chrome here. Okay, these are barbarians. You got the dwarf repairing the temple. He's repairing it faster than. Oh, this is great.
Majesty, a newly disguised outpost has agreed to join your kingdom. Your Majesty, our new building is
So the Temple to Chrome is a temple that if you go the Temple to Chrome, it's the only temple you're allowed to get. But you can do the Rage of Chrome skill, which increases everybody's attack speed and just overall aggression. Barbarians don't wear any armor, but they are very capable melee attackers, as you're seeing here.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
And the Rage of Chrome skill is excellent. Especially if you have the money, just spam it. Like I'm doing here. And we see it in the center of the map there. Look at these dragons. They don't stand a chance. They're just getting completely surrounded and swarmed.
Our new building is complete.
Poisoned on top of that too. Barbarians are cheap compared to most temple heroes. So now here we go. The Dragon King Tome. We can just
Your Majesty,
completely
our
destroy
new
it.
building is complete.
So let's aggro all of our heroes to it with the nice
Your
$2,000
Majesty,
sum.
our new building is complete.
And let's watch this thing fall. So let's take a look at the Barbarian. Axe and Club does not wear armor, doesn't have any spells or enchantments or skills. All about strength, all about vitality. Your true, just straight up, very tough melee fighter with nothing else really to offer. But sometimes that's exactly what you need, and they helped, you know, save off an assault of 5 dragons much faster than Sister Carillium is level 12. Let's take a peek at her. That's Sister Omegan. Tomb of the Dragon King going down. We got Dwarf in fast mode taking down the dragon. You'll love to see it, folks.
I'm melting.
Whoever Sister
Are
Carillium
you
is.
willing to flirt with death?
Your Majesty.
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
And the Tome of the Dragon King falls. That one was intense.
Majesty, I better.
The addition of the barbarians really kind of helped toward the end, but I mean, really what you saw in this one, in my opinion, was just a steep uphill battle. You had to get settled. You had to get the economy in order. You had to manage to get the trade posts down and then protect them properly. And until you're able to do that, it's really hard to really gain any ground, because one dragon, as you see, can come in and kill your level 8 wizard and kill your level 10 priestess and just wreak general havoc, right? Destroy your trading post. So this was really a struggle until we were able to kind of get our heels dug into the ground and really bring the assault and the offensive to the lairs on the map. Either way, this is Tome of the Dragon King. Definitely an interesting one. I'd say probably the most intense one we've had so far. Felt like a few times I was going to lose, but ended up coming out on top. So with that being said, I will cut the video here. We're much longer on this, as to be expected with some of these longer, more difficult maps. But I'll cut the video here. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. And, you know, stay tuned into the channel for some more Majesty content if you're digging the series. Comment down below, let me know what I could have done better. I'm sure I could have done plenty of things better. But let me know how I'm doing. Let me know how you're liking the series. That being said, I do appreciate your viewership. Thanks for stopping by the channel. And we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.